Alright, one more course. Winter at Death Valley. Well, that makes all the sense in the world. But I'll take it. Well, I mean, perhaps I should, what I should say is they don't like short-term money. So, corporations in North America and Europe, they tend to do things that look good within 5 years' time, whereas Japanese companies are hell-bent on keeping things evergreen and you know, long-term. But I think even then some of the decisions that they make kind of, you know, fall against that principle. So honestly, I really don't know. Yeah, usually I play shots high, but I figured I just would let the wedge go there. That worked out decently well. But I do have to sink putts. Alright, just nice middle ground there. Decent strength, but also at the same time respecting the slope. That wasn't too difficult. Alright, nice par 5. Kind of interesting to play a desert course in the winter. So as you can see, the ground is definitely faster. So that is the primary thing to watch out for. But I do have a chance, albeit quite a risky one, to reach this green in 2. God damn, Serdan, slow down. Ah, delicious. Alright, wow, that is screaming downhill. So I'm gonna bet you if I do a 3/4 shot, which is like 22.5 feet, this ball will still go past the cup. I gotta aim first, of course. Yeah, the 22 feet, and this ball is still gonna roll. Unless it falls in the cup. Okay, so I lost that bet, but that was a good bet to lose. That was a hell of a putt. Yeah, definitely elevation changes in this game are pretty strong. Okay. Nice, delicious skybox. They kind of literally are skyboxes in this game. Yeah, way over here. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can mathematics my way through this. Slow down. I definitely caught top percentage. Yes, I'm like youngster Joey. I have the top percentage of Ratata. Good question. Oh, that was dumb. Just don't even... Okay, there we go. No! I read slope where there wasn't. I'm not sure. I know for a fact it's more than 550 yards, cause you can hit pretty damn far with Neil with risky clubs. So yeah, I don't know exactly, but it's definitely well over 550 yards. The hardest part is actually finding a place to land. Like, yeah, if you max out your power and you equip risky clubs, you can get green in 1 on from the back tees on latitude 17, and that's pretty far. So yeah, that just kind of gives you an idea there. I think that distance is about 575 or so. Very long hole. Part of what makes that work is that in and of themselves, the risky clubs add 40% base power to your shots. and it straightens everything. Yeah, you get plus 40% distance. Automatically, your shot is straightened, and your shot gets a little lower, but your impact zone is cut to the bare minimum. So if you miss sweet spot, then you're screwed. That's basically the trade-off with risky clubs. All right, sweet. That makes up that kind of makes up for it. I don't want to use too many power shots too early because they're kind of nerfed they're kind of gimped in this game, where not only is it that every time you use a power shot, even if you're double frame perfect, it still counts as using the shot, but furthermore, the power shots only add an even 10% to your shot regardless of club that you use, even the putter. Whereas in Mario Golf, power shots add 10%, and in the first hot shots, power shots add 6%. Nice high droopy approach. Delicious. That is exactly what they are. Okay. Hopefully I'll have enough time to clear this tournament and attempt a match against Gex the Gecko. Because as I've put in my title, I put in a short tag, and whenever I do that, that's usually when I anticipate a broadcast to be 3 hours or less, whereas most of mine tend to be 3.5 or 4 hours. All right, good par threes. One. Literally one. You have to be frame perfect. Unless you have now there's an exception. If you have a character with max impact, and you use like the sand wedge and maybe the approach wedge from fairway, then you have a 3 frame range. But otherwise, has to be frame perfect. All right, Tailwind, let's go. Wow, that actually stopped pretty quick, all things considered. Okay, that surprises me a little bit, but maybe I'll squeak through this. Phew, good putting now. All right, that is key. Good putting will save me even if my approach game is not the best. Now for the hole that reminds me slightly of Shy Guy Desert number 10. Okay. Keep running, my man. Yeah, exactly. So, personally, I don't ever use risky unless it's just for the challenge of it. My personal preference, if you want overpowered shit, is the superpower clubs. Those add 20%. But all that you sacrifice is just you very slightly sacrifice everything else. So the your trajectory gets a little bit stronger, ball goes a little higher, and you lose a tiny amount of control. But
hey, I gotta go to the bathroom.
It's still worth it, far and away. Yes, indeed it is. Although if I were to do all that again, I would use Ella, because she saves a lot of time, because when she levels up, her shot height stat deprecates towards minimum height. Yeah, so you still have an enormous impact stat even with super pow clubs. Because I always I level up my characters just enough to get max impact and control. And then I pump everything else into distance. That's what I usually do. Oh, that's a little bit of a shank, but okay. I did allow myself just enough room for that, so let's see what I can do. Wow, that dog's a lot. Okay, so yeah, I don't like this possibility here, so it's a par 5, so I can easily afford to lay the short, probably 100 yards to the flag, and then just carry on from there. Especially if I miss sweet spot, I should still be okay. Wow, okay. All right. Yeah, I made the right decision. I needed to be on fairway if I wanted to pursue Yuger there. I'm not even gonna ask the question, do I shoot over this tree with a sand wedge from here? I'm just gonna add a slight draw to make sure that I avoid it. Yikes, okay. I knew I overhit it, like, right from the onset. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna do another thing. That was a pretty easy putt, thankfully. Okay. So -8. Yeah, I'm well ahead now. Okay, I'm actually doing good, oddly enough. -8 through 9 holes is pretty crazy, to be honest. Okay. That's up there with the best golf I've played in this game. Part of it is that I'm sinking putts. This is a tiny green, holy crap. 14 up, so I definitely need 60. Okay. A little overaimed. It's hard for me to get used to the fact that the squares on the grid get larger when you bump up from 30 to 60, and then again from 60 to 90. Yeah, that's been a thing with the console Mario Golf games that enables you to access the password tournaments and in Toadstool Tour the hole-in-one contest. Because, yeah, back in 03-04, like, in the first, like, 6 months or so after the game's release, there were, actual, like, sanctioned contests and whatever. And what you would do is that you would put in a special code that would be distributed, you know, in, like, Nintendo Power or whatever, and then... And then you would, you know, play under set conditions, and depending on your score and your character and whatnot, you would be given you would get a code at the end of the round, and you would put that in the Mario Golf Toadstool Tour website. Yes, there was such a thing back then, but I have never been able to find it anymore. So I'm really hoping that it's not lost forever. But it might be. But it might be. And then I don't know what happens after that, after you put your password in, you put in your password into the Mario Golf website. Because I think I've done that once, but nothing has happened, so I can only assume that I didn't play well enough. I think one time I did, I had like a -14 or -15 round at Peach's Castle with Star Yoshi. That was, of course, before I was enlightened to the awesomeness of Waluigi. But Yoshi's still an excellent character. Yeah, that's gonna drift a bit left. That's the unfortunate thing, my character doesn't have the best control. Alright, I'm gonna try to get fancy. But whether this works or not is anyone's guess. Okay, that was just a little firm, but the idea was good. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured, I guess. I just thought that maybe the reduced loft would put me, like, you know, let me carry less and then stuff and stuff, but that was not the case. Hold on, hold on. I have a third... Yeah, that's right, it defaults to 30 feet. So, yeah, I don't want that. It's drifting away. Darn it, okay. Okay. So that was 14. Oh, okay, that was okay. So now we're on 13. All right. Law on par 5, but I'm packing some heat, so maybe, just maybe, I can do this. I think I have some room to work with to my left, so maybe this mistake won't be the worst. Oh, I was in the right anyway, so shoot. Okay. Well, since I'm not getting Euger, there's no point in me clubbing up to the max. There is no point. Okay, I'm in approach range. Might as well take advantage of that, so... Thankfully, you still get a little bite on your shots, even though my spin stat is not terrific. I think I have a D rank spin, which is a minor price to pay for a small boost in power that I'm getting with the big air golf balls. So yeah, this is the first in the series to introduce items that you could use to customize your character a little more here. 8 power shots still, so might as well, yeah, just might as well make good use of them. Alright, that is delicious. Okay. This looks really, really, really clean.
Now you're dancing, yeah.
That stopped totally dead. That was pretty cool. Alright, that's exactly what I was looking for.
Attaboy, nice shot.
Good. Yeah, I'm cruising. I'm destroying this leaderboard, so good shape so far here. Winds do not appear to be very strong. Slow down, my dude. Downhill greens. Alright, here. Stuff, things. Go uphill.
Attaboy, nice shot.
Attaboy, nice shot. I think that's what the Hollywood Caddy says. Oh, that reminds me. I think from the last round I unlocked a new caddy, so I'll have to try him out here. Very strong wind here. Calm yourself. Okay. Okay. Not the worst. 85. Yeah. So this is light rough. I am going to respect this wind, though.
Now you're dancing.
Delicious. Okay. Putting's getting better.
Nice shot.
Yeah, just everything is getting slightly better. So, yeah, why I'm doing better on this course than Emerald Resort, I have no idea. Ooh, we got this little risk-reward shortcut thingy. Let's see. Okay, so the flag is like front side on that side of place of sorts. I think it honestly really doesn't matter much. So I did miss Sweet Spot, which... Oh, okay. Holy shit. Alright, that's about as good as... Alright, that's pretty cool. Okay. So the deal is, as long as this carries enough, then that's all I need. Ah! Crudsicles. Front flags. Tricky beast to deal with, ain't they?
Now you're dancing, yeah!
Okay, hopefully this is an easy putt. I was complacent. Alright. Disappointment. Not mad, just disappointed. Okay. Long par 4. So yeah, definitely giving it the juice here. Yeah, why not? Still have 6 power shots. Because yeah, apparently different characters, you get different numbers of power shots, and apparently I'm allowed to use 12 here, which is all good and fine because, yeah, power shots, as I've said, are a little gimped here. That's a pretty good shot still. Can't complain really, because a 3-iron is difficult to stop unless you have insane spin. Ah! The worst kind of putting mistake is when the ball goes inside the line rather than outside. Wait, is that a chicken? I gotta let this thing go around. I think I totally missed like a character that kind of resembled like a baby chick or something. Camera, please. I need you to spin faster. Oh well, I don't know. Maybe I'll catch it on the VOD. Okay. So that was the winter course. So then this will take care of the 4th year. Alice's mirror. Interesting. So what does that do? Like, does that like flip the courses or something? Like literal left and right mirrors? Cool, I guess. CW7 HA7Z. Ah, 7-zip. The superior alternative to WinRAR, or WinZip, or whatever it's called. So the results, -13 for the spring, -8 for the summer, -5 for the fall, which I don't know why I was struggling so much on that course in particular, but -13 here for the winter. So yeah, more than enough points to upgrade to Tour Pro. Whoop whoop. Nice job, Sir Daniel. And now that gives us the 6th course of the game. And I imagine that you get the 7th once you beat the top pro. That will be for next time, but first and next, I'm gonna try my best here.